Imagine a ladder with steps numbered from 0 at the bottom to 10 at the top. The top of the ladder represents the best possible life for you, and the bottom represents the worst. On which step of the ladder would you say you stand at this point in time? Think about it for a moment. A survey that was conducted across the globe. Adolescents assessed their life satisfaction as 7 on an average. Why not 10? Why not the top? What is happiness and where does one derive it from? Well, these are just some of the questions that I kept asking myself when I came to know about the survey. My name is Mahi Paleja and currently I'm in grade 12. Like any other teenager, for a minute I'm interested in the Olympics, the next in calculus, followed by Ed Sheeran, with my mind shifting gears every single minute. Constantly exposed to new ideas, we strive to make the most of every moment and live the best versions of our lives. However, as positive and quintessential as it sounds, many of my fellow teenagers are falling prey to the attacks of the giant demon named depression. Appearance being one of the main reasons, followed by age, intelligence, and the constant pressure of being the best and the perfect. Last year, when I was in grade 10, my goal was to prove myself and my ability to be perfect by scoring a 97% in the board examinations. I was extremely determined to prove myself to the society. My insatiable urge and yearning for that numerical figure built up so much to the extent that at a certain point in time I was looking forward to the examinations for the sole purpose of proving myself to all those who had looked down on me with a strong feeling of disdain and disrespect. However, the final day of the results opened my eyes. I had an epiphany as soon as I realized that I had not scored as well as I had thought and had expected to. Although I had passed with flying colors, I realized that I could not score that 97% because I had studied for the sake of showing it to others. All of the hard work and determination wasn't for me but for others. This led me to think about the art of being happy. I realized that being depressed wasn't an option for me, as finally it would cause harm to myself. Everyone has down days. Maybe it's the bad weather, the disappointing grades, or simply ennui. However, this shouldn't stop us from doing our duties willingly, from surprising and impressing upon ourselves with the numerous and the plenty of skills that and hidden talents that we possess, and from living our lives for ourselves. Happiness is a combination of how satisfied you are with your life and how good you feel about it. Where does one derive it from? Well, the most common answers to the question are wealth, beauty, popularity, power, and so on. However, if we dig deeper and think, many day to day things will come across our minds. For example, watching Netflix makes me happy. Candy floss, flowers, video games, hot air balloons. Well, these are just some of the things that many of us derive our joy from. The world we live in has categorized us by race, color, religion, and so on. However, there is still a part of us that derives happiness and joy from common experiences and the same things. Today's youth has overrated the importance of looks, the amount of wealth possessed, and the opinions and thoughts of others. We need to learn that there is no guarantee in life when it comes to the behavior of other people. Expectations lead to disappointment. Although spending time with others and being the best amongst the crowd are a couple of life's greatest sources of pleasure, the ability to be content with oneself and in one's own company is an important skill to learn. Although the behavior of other people is not under your control, you can certainly choose the way you respond to their actions and the way you live your life. A big chunk of how you feel is under your control. The thoughts you allow to linger and the way you spend your time can have a really significant impact on your mood and your long term happiness. Perfect is an illusion, and being the best simply means to be yourself. Few of the most valuable artists are those who possess the skill of the art of being happy on their canvas of life. Hence, instead of trying to impress upon others, let's try to be our raw, pure, and natural selves. Spend some time with yourself doing what you love. Be confident and optimistic. Spend some time with your loved ones. Keep your phones aside for a few moments. Go out and explore. As they say, nature heals everyone. Life is too short for apologies, sorrow, and regret. There's only time for satisfaction, love, and happiness.